following is a presentation of MRE Uno, Division 2. And welcome everyone to the first of two today and the final day of the February Flurry Regional Semifinals as we bring you a battle of first-timers to the regional semis, and it's going to be the 8 seed Geo taking on the 12 seed Markus in the Arctic region semis. You take a look at where these two sit in the Arctic region bracket. Geo taking out the 16 seed Lucas, who upset White Spider first round in 6 to get here. Markus breaking the brooms out against Deleted. And then, of course, on the other side, you see Nathan and Ridley squared off yesterday, and Nathan pulled it out in 9 games, went the distance. So the winner here is going to face off against Nathan. Nathan will have the home field advantage regardless of who he gets in the next round. And of course, wrong transition. Get 2 games today, the last 2 games of the regional semis. It is going to be Geo and Markus starting us off, and then the bobsled semifinal between Bree and Scars at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So we bring it in here to the table, and I'm all by my lonesome today, but we're gonna work through it. We got Geo and Markus here. We're gonna talk to them here right away, and I'll start with Geo here. I believe he's gonna be typing. So Geo, first question goes to you, man. Obviously, you've been here since the start for D2. You played the full season last year. Wasn't able to get much going. You've already topped your 2024 performance in one tournament, and now here you are, first time playing a best of 9, but you're also going up against Markus, who's also new to the format as well. He's a rookie. This is his first tournament showing out. What's your mindset coming in here, playing against a similar player in terms of the mindset and the experience?
It's pretty hard to say, but I think my mindset is mainly trying to have fun and see what Markus is really capable of, because he's a new opponent, and I think we can at least have fun, especially because it's a best of 9 and it's the first time for the both of us.
Yeah.
So I look forward just to make sure we have a fun, and yeah, that's it. I don't have a big mindset for now.
All right. Markus, same question to you. Obviously, Geo has the full season experience, so a little bit more experience against you, but you've really come out strong in your first career tournament, but now you're going into new territory, first best of 9 and first regional semifinal. Same kind of question to you. What's your mindset coming in here? Geo, a little bit more game experience, but you're both here, new to this round, new to this the best of 9 and all that. Thoughts on this one coming in here?
I mean, it's pretty clear it won't be easy today for me, and I'm feeling honored to play Geo. But yeah, like you already mentioned, I'm looking here for fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun one, absolutely. And note for our viewers, of course, this is all European battle. It's Italy for Geo, Germany for Markus. Should be a really showing that international flair we got in this league. So very excited to bring this one to you here this afternoon early evening, of course. So, for those in the US at least. So, we are going to get it started. Mr. Savage is our ref, and he's initialized the game. Gio's already sent him to the unemployment line, sent me to the unemployment line, calling 9, so we will start it up right now. 9 cards from Gio to start us up. And here we go, blue 0 sugar to start us off, and 8 versus 12. Winner gets Nathan, the 7 seed, and they will start on the road regardless of who wins this afternoon. All right, we started off. Gio goes with the blue 3. Gotta love the sportsmanship, of course. And Markus looking to make his first play, goes a couple up to the 5. Of course, Markus coming off a great 7-game win in the upset over Ami, who had made the LCQ with the 2 wins last year and out of Florida, and he was able to upset that, and then of course took out deleted in with the brooms, and now as we're stuck in draw city with green, of course, and then Gio unfortunately advancing by DQ over Molly in the 8-9, and then got the 16 seed Lucas and took care of business in 6, and now here he is in his first regional semi. So looking for true win number 2 here in this one on the season, but already in a better spot than he's ever been in his career in D2. So big applause there. And then of course here comes Gio with the 4-bagger and sends Markus back to the sender at 15. And Markus says more cards, and something he's done before. Openly requesting more cards. A little bit of chatter on the table here. We'll see how much that affects composure. And Markus going to make the switch off that, undercutting the 4 play to blue, but oh, well, that didn't work. Little bit of a typo there, and Gio, unless that was on purpose, might have been funny. Anyway, Gio draws, even though may have been expecting the blue 4, and Markus with nothing. A little bit of a classic ice out switch there. And a half off special now gets a 3. Thank you for Oh, it's a little kind of iced himself out there, Markus did. Maybe he was expecting Gio to be iced on the blue, but no. But now Gio's going to make the jump over to red. Now Markus going to pounce with the +6, double +2, staying red. So now he's just within 3 cards. Like more cards. Jesus. Oh my god. 1 up this time to the 8. To burn the cards. You go back, 1 down, 1 back up again. Gio with the self ditto. A very interesting perspective. And just playing clean on the red for the moment. A lot of shots early on. Big bit of carpet bombing here. Is go to the 4. And this has been signature of Markus. Give me more cards. a bit of a mind game, which is always an interesting look to see out of a D2 player. Yeah, in a sense, you're giving him more cards because you're just making him draw. Oh, but there you go. +4. Back to blue again. Markus is back to 15 again. And, oh, Markus undercuts that play to yellow. Wanted the more cards and he got it. Gave himself some more options. Doubles it up to the 4. Wrong color. Here's Markus with a +2. Still far behind by a whole OG, and now it's gonna keep it clean. 1 up this time. Geo down to 4 cards. Oh. Geo going back to red again. Markus saying GG's. If you say so, Geo's down to 3. And yep, he does say so. Geo gets on the board first. Just short of 7 minutes. And Geo, do you think that came down to, did some of that come down to Markus chucking cards at you with that +6 there? Or did you have a bit of a stronger hand there? Talk me through that game there.
The first part actually was I was trying to get the Mercals out, but I ended up with a hand with only red cards, and then I just tried to get the cards he made me draw to get him down. I draw like 3 whites in a row and 3 white +4s, and yeah, I think
So you drew all the
those 3
+4s? Didn't start with any?
No, I think I didn't start with any. They only came with his +2s, and
Oh,
they I think
okay.
they decided the game.
Yeah, so Markus, do you think you may need to step the aggression down with the ammo a little bit with those +2s, considering he found a lot of those +4s from what you gave him there?
I mean, it was quite unlucky. I think I was quite forced to play those +2, even though I'm giving him more ammo to play with. Because I, of course, didn't really know the situation in his hand, so I always gotta assume that he has the best card. But, I mean, yeah, throughout the game, it was okay. I'm a little unlucky on the draws,
First game, yeah.
it's okay.
Alright. Alright then, so Geo takes game number 1, and he cannot pick 9 for this one. What is it going to be for game 2? I go 11. And free choice. What are we going to do here? And so Geo's going to pick the red 0 sugar off the free choice. And Markus undercutting with an early wild. Do we like yellow? That is the question. Was an undercut, yep. And Gio's gonna undercut the undercut with a green. And 0 as well. Gio goes ahead by 4. Markus may have an answer. Green is even even older fashioned than yellow, huh? That seems to be what it is. And another +6 there from Markus. Sending Gio back to 12. Another +6. It would be +12 if you did stack 3. +10 if you made the chain up a +4 as well. Oh my goodness. And there is, and I don't think there's any semblance of ammo control in this one. Ammo control does not exist in this game here. Just throwing haymakers back and forth. Plus, so +2 goes to Markus. He's back to 13, and there goes. That's a total of +10. Just as he mentioned that, it was a bit of foreshadowing in a sense. So Gio back down to 6, Markus to 17. Markus comes back, and now you get a ditto. Finally, a clean play there. Hold as well. Chills for Slopey. Fast, well. Slowing it down just by there goes Gio again. Another +4, and that is 5 +4s. But might be coming down to those +6s again from Markus. The aggression is high for both. The chatter is crazy on this one. Oh, there goes Markus. He gets his first +4 and all and nothing. Oh my good God Almighty. Ridiculous. Take a look at the stats. We're in game 2 and we've already had like we've had a total of 54 straws. Jesus. With extra space, yeah. It's very meticulous. And a double from Geo, and now they're in a little bit of clean play and start to think with all this dump of the ammo, you got to think it's going to come down to the numbers as you come down the stretch here. Both +2s have been used on the red. Only one reverse left in the red. And again, Geo doing that. Markus sticking with the status quo here. The red 9. Or Markus doubling up his previous 2, and now Geo going over to blue on the 4. Still ahead by 3. Did a moment now 0 sugar and then 7. So now after the little firefight we had, still a lot left, but all the +4s have been used up. So it's only going to be straight wilds and other ammos and a step back from Geo. The +2, and there is wild number 2. Markus going back to red again. I can't tell if these fake outs are top decks or not. And that's a classic, I think. Unless Geo has something there, I think that might not the classic. Oh. No classic. That's a classic though. That is a classic. Drawing on the wild. That is absolutely a classic. Markus wants more cards, so what does he do? KT Classic. Oh my god. Cross City, please make it work. Damn, I didn't know a 42 existed. It didn't work. Oh. There's a wink. Another wink. Double it up. Nope, just across to yellow. Now, over double digits, almost 12 minutes gone by on this one. Old-fashioned people, apparently. Undercut to blue. Oh, wait, that's... Yeah, that's... Taste the rainbow. Oh my goodness. Going yellow and sticking it to yellow. Still up 5 is Geo, and this has been a interesting one here. What's and cross back to blue again. Geo trying to close in on this one. The double color, yeah. Isn't there an Uno deck with that? I don't even know. This is, yeah, flip. That was it. Yeah, flip. Doubles it up to 4. Geo trying to close in on a 2-0 lead. Oh, Markus with the wild. Third wild played now. Markus has been leading in the regular wilds, but Geo in the +4s has been big to start off. But obviously the +2s, Markus handing a few of those over. And now he cutting Geo off of green, Markus moving over to green. Interesting. And Geo down to check as we hit 15 minutes on game 2. And Geo, good choice. Does it? Oh man. I don't even. That was interesting. Yeah, maybe not the best color switch there. Marcus, what did it come down to make that swap over to green? Obviously, it was a gamble, and I mean, it came down to number efficiency, but it kind of got Geo through there a little bit. Maybe a little hindsight on that. Or you might consider going a different way in hindsight.
I mean, I was miscounting it. I forgot that he had I was cutting him off from green before, and I thought that he was still like 2 or 3 blue left, so I should have maybe just gone to red because I knew if he has any cards except red, then it could be, for example, like the yellow +2, which was still there in the deck, or maybe some other skips or reserve cards. So I tried to play it safe, but apparently I just choose the wrong color, but it's okay.
Mm-hmm. Geo, the first 2 games have really seemed to be the real aggression we've seen. Lots of ammo thrown at and kind of giving you the options to win. Do you think that's really all it comes down to get for you getting up to a 2-0 lead here, or is there something else you think is going into it here?
Honestly, I think the most part is the strategy that we have to think about when we have the cards in hand. Because, for example, when he made me draw, most of the time I had like a color where I had like 2 cards. He made me draw wild +4s and more action cards, so I could just clean them all, and I got rid of all reds because I had 2 skips and a draw 2. He made me draw another the second skip. While +4s, I could clean them all and get rid of colors. But when we don't have the ammo, it's just trying to think about what's the better option, because there's many moments where I had like 2 or 3 options to choose from, and
Right.
it takes time to think. But I think overall I made just the right choices. I was a bit lucky.
All right. Well, Marcus, it's gonna flip over to you, and you're down 2-0. You haven't. Yeah, you're gonna go with Cinder. Okay, unemployment line again. Here we go. Marcus trying to pick himself up here after losing a couple on the road. You can send it anytime you want. You can send it game 1 if you want to. Get 2 apples. I mean, who knows what could happen? They come when you make me draw. It doesn't even start with them. It's come from those +6s, and that's really been the key for Geo. It's taking advantage of the aggression that's been thrown his way and just working it down. Really seems to be the MO for Geo at this point. As he looks to try and go up 3-0. You are my ammo. Literally. And there he goes with a double. Typically in a Sunder, we don't see it we usually see it about there. And half off special for Geo off the Marcus 4. Double half off special, actually. 8 to the 4 to the 2. Now Marcus is going to cross over to the blue. Like blue doubling it back up. Marcus to the 4. Yeah, I got to double it. We gonna have a blue 8 now. The symmetry? Nope. Just one up to the 5. Ruin the symmetry. Absolutely disappointing. One up for Markus. EO. And dang it. That's crazy. 0 sugar. Return 0. Quite literally return 0. Now Markus with the 6. Not a 6 lover. You're finishing each other's sentences. How cute. Oh, not a 6 lover, so instead it's a +4. Now Markus gonna undercut that back to blue again. Now Markus goes top floor off the wild, and Geo likes the 9, but goes. Markus makes a move back into blue. And Geo is stumped on that one. I think you got me for now, and they're both in Draw City at this point. And you look at the log, just about over 6 minutes now. Oh, there is Markus with his run. Quad play into yellow, giving a couple to Geo, but now ahead by 4. That command does not exist. Press the stats button. Geo doubles it. Replies. Very good. A color between 1 and 4. 17, if you wish, so blue, apparently. I'm messing with the deck, it's visibly hurt. Oh my god. This is crazy. Healing back. +2 to from Geo to Marcus. Geo just down to 2. +4 keeps it green. And a little bit of a reset there. Marcus, though, just ahead. Slight typo. There you go. Green 3. To choose a color between 1 and Sparkle, apparently. Choose GG's. Nope, just red. Crossover 11 minutes now. Marcus, a little bit of a preservation move over to red. Is it GG's yet? Marcus going back in front by 2. Nine plus 2s now for Marcus. He's dumped in the first 3 games, including this one. Marcus switching over to yellow. Marcus still in control, slightly ahead. And Marcus now, Geo iced out. Marcus down to 2, could be getting his first one on the board here. Yep, +4, and that does it. Markus on the board in about 12 and a half minutes. Yeah, so for each, it's been a case of who's had the more dominant 1-1. Full send record still not going well. Markus' first start there in the full send seemed to have worked for you. Do you think that is that an indication to you that the high tier is better from the low tier for you to accomplish getting more wins moving forward here?
So could you repeat, please?
Yeah, got the win on the 15 cards, and the high end of the range seemed to have worked for you there. Do you think that's a trend you're gonna take and keep rolling through? Any other games you have to call on there?
I mean, I was kind of lucky here. There were definitely moments where it was very risky for me. Just letting him play with his low numbered cards, like 4 before. Um, but I mean, maybe I'm better at high card number, but we'll look into it.
Yeah, I
In the
mean,
next
you always
game.
ask for more cards, so maybe
Yeah,
that's the case. Maybe you just need to start with more, and that's what can get the job done.
yeah. I mean, I didn't had a nice starting hand, to be honest. I had many blue cards over
Yeah,
there. Yeah, but I'm really happy to
yeah.
play it.
Yeah, Gio, the +4's kind of thrown back in your face there. A couple used against you there. You're still leading overall on that, but you think it's a case of maybe. I mean, you see Markus always asks for more cards. Maybe still considering that mid to low tier as you once the arrow goes back to you in game 5 might be the strategy for you. What do you think about it?
I think that well, with all the wild +4s I had in the first 2 games, it was just the right way that he got so many now. Honestly, also like last year with full sense, I think I didn't even win any. If at most maybe one I won. So like, I mean, I still hold up the low record for full sense, but I think I feel better on high tier cards rather than low cards because I can let it go long enough, and I have no risk to get how to say it, to get stained out immediately. I prefer more cards to start, so I don't know. I feel better on higher cards, honestly.
All right. So Markus takes game 2 and looking to try and tie it up here. So Markus cannot pick 15 for this one. What's it going to be for game number 4? They're close to losing more. You can't pick 16. 14. Oh. Very good. Let's say, no, not 16. Green 0 to start us off. And Geo going aggressive with the red switch. Under Q. Marcus plays into the undercut, but here comes Geo again, switching crazy early on. That is this better? Marcus going to red. You know, DP strat, yeah. It seems to be a strat, and it gets its manifestation, sends up the blue wild. And here's a triple from Marcus back to red. Red may be better for him. Puts himself ahead. First shot of the game there. And Geo, though, finds a way back. Red, not today. Crossing to red once again. Marcus says, today. Red's only draws. Worked, but it puts me in a bad position. The bad position being yes, the plus 42. Not even seen in Uno No Mercy. I do not tolerate. One down this time. Marcus trying to make the break on the yellow wild. Geo coming out swinging with the yellow switch. With a double play. And they're both playing, and now Markus hops over to green. Seems like ammo control might be taken over here unless there's just not much ammo to be had here. And there's Geo again with another reverse combo. Markus taking a pause off of this double. Might have found the lag. And Markus gonna power play here in game 4. And that should do it. And that does... There it goes. These wait, there it is. 2-2, Markus evens it up. That had to have been the most ammo control I've seen all series. Markus, it seemed like you guys were really like throwing haymakers at each other in the first 3, and now in game 4 you were really saving it up there. Was that mostly coming down to what you started with, or did you have to go to the deck to find some of that big chain to finish?
I mean, I had a decent sound. Yeah, I had like 2+2s and a wild card, and yeah, I was pretty happy about it. Some skips also. Yeah, after Azure threw me some more cards, I just got the right cards, like the +4 or more skips. Yeah, and to be honest, I accidentally power played.
Well, I mean, it got the job done.
No, I know I had the win on hand, but I thought maybe I just saved the power play for the later game.
Right. Well, I mean, it got you a win, got you even. Definitely not a bad usage of it. Geo, I know Markus' used power play may have been a little accidental, but still got the win for Marcus. How do you operate moving forward, knowing you have the advantage on the power play, but you still got to get 3 more wins, obviously, to even at 2 now.
Yeah, this I think makes things a little bit more complicated because I have to be more careful on what cards I use, and I need to save those action cards, or I won't have a chance to get him by surprise. I think the only thing I can work on right now is the effect of surprise, so I can get maybe a longer chain and take him down. He doesn't have the power play, so I have more freedom, but I still have to be very careful and hope to get good ends, because this game really wasn't my game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got pretty unlucky overall. Picking safe choices, and then they were the wrong choices anyway. I think. Yeah, we'll try to make it up now.
All right. Well, we just have a couple minutes here as Marcus has to run and do something here. We will once again make note of where the situation for the winner, of course. The winner is going to get the 7 seed Nathan, who took down Ridley yesterday in 9, was down, I believe, 4-3, maybe even 4-2 in that series. No, 4-3. And was able to pull it out. You take a look at the bracket, of course. And yeah, Nathan sitting over there waiting the winner. And then, of course, you have Bree and Scars coming up later tonight to decide the regional final between in bobsled region, which will come up once again. Will come up at 7 p.m. Eastern time, and then also on the D1 side of things, we just have one game coming up tonight at 8 o'clock East or 9 o'clock Eastern, as we have 3 seed Toaster Guy taking on the 7 seed Carson in the regional semis for the Ravenclaw region. The winner is going to get 12 seed Nick, who has made his first regional final, his first shot, topping his win total from last year, the 12 seed. And Marcus trying to follow in his footsteps down here in D2, be the 12 seed, make the regional final. Of course, being a rookie as the 12 seed. And then tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, KT and Stingray, 2 versus 6 in the Slytherin region for the right to play Insane Lane Sanders. Should be a fun last couple games. 2 games left each division. We will wrap the roundup tonight in D2, tomorrow night in D1, and then regional finals await. And wide open streams, both divisions, the rest of the way. Regional finals and the Final Four and the finale all streamed here in D2 as well in D1. So Marcus is back. We are ready to go. So, Gio, the arrow goes back to you, and you cannot pick 11. So what's it going to be for game number 5? Letting you wait. And we're going to go with 10. Here we go, game 5. What will we see in this one? Green skip to start. Again, you look at the stats here. The +4 starting to pull a little even, but still it is Markus with that +2 advantage. Gonna see how much that, and just as I say that, Gio puts another one on the board for him. Still, though, Markus sizable advantage on the +2s. Mini gift there to Markus early on, and a 0 sugar switch to the blueberry blast 0. So switching it, and now they're both playing on the blue. And now Gio out there. Two of your 6 +4s. Oh, there's Markus with a quad into yellow, and lots more shots as we've seen it all game, all series long. Here goes Gio to red. Off that quad play, didn't do much for Markus. Kind of iced himself out, but Markus being broken out. Might be baiting those switches a little bit. And to the top floor now. Now doubles it up to the 8. Then one down to the 7. Markus thinks GG's. It's 4-4. What does Gio have here? Maybe that's the point. Maybe that's the point. Just dittos that one. That is the question. What will Markus do? Markus is going to run it to the end. 3 straight. I don't know. And that is the quickest game of the series by far. 4.5 minutes. And Markus goes up 3-2. And yeah, starting hands for fire, Markus. I mean, pulled a little bit of mind games there, but honestly, it seemed to just be plan. I feel like it seemed to be plan A for whoever was coming out of this one. You guys were both running it down to the end there, and ultimately it was you had the last answer there. Thoughts on that one?
I mean, I had to risk it again. when I was saying GG's where I played my 7, I knew either he just ended now with his 4 cards because, like you saw, I had 2 plus 2s and 1 plus 4. So I
Yeah.
could have just played safe and let him draw some cards, but I got lucky. He didn't have the win, so I just took it.
Yeah. Yeah, Gio, I mean, what were you down to at that point before he had that combo to win it? Did you have a clear path to the end there?
Yeah, I had a clear path, but they were all numbers. They were like a red
Oh.
7 or red 6, I think. Yeah, my plan was finishing my reds. I had a red 1 and red 6 to then chain it into green 6. Could have used my power play, but I was too afraid he'd have such a chain and wanted to keep it for the end. Guess I did the right thing. I hope to tie it back up with the power play, maybe that come in handy. But yeah, that was just an unlucky hand.
Lucky hand. All right, Plan A City for once here, but obviously could be Plan A with any of these hands all whole way through. So game number 6, Gio still with the arrow and still cannot be 11. What is going to be your call on this one? Oh, we're going 13, so into the high tier. Now for Gio, trying to find more options. And again, another +4 free choice. So Gio picks blue on the free. Ditto there from Markus to blue 7s to start off. And Gio going over to red on the 9 switch. One down for Gio. Sticking red. Running clean. Starting to see the ammo start to come later. The control starting to come into play here after the early haymaker battle. It seemed in the first 2 or 3 games. Now here we are in game 6, and we're starting to look more at number efficiency, more at what colors they can do here instead of the +2 game, the +4 game. So to see how much that comes into play, and if it's really just starting to save up those runs till a little bit later. Of course, Gio with the power play, so he stated it clear he wants to save it down the line, but obviously there may be a situation where you might have to. Markus draws after the double play. Gio still able to run with it. And Marcus switching over to yellow on the wild. A little bit of diversity. Unite. I don't know. 8 up to the 9, 1 up to the top floor. And now Gio bringing it down to level 3. Gio up ahead by 2, but here comes Marcus with the triple to put himself ahead by 3. Might be trying to bait a force draw, and Gio is not going to play in. It's going to be a ditto. Yellow 6. And Marcus going to have to make the switch. Sets himself up for success into red. One down this time for Gio. Playing it running it down clean on the reds a lot less. And there's Marcus with the double reverse to take it. 4 in a row for Marcus. Marcus, did it come down to another hand there? It seemed like that all the ammo was on your side there, and that red switch was key for you. And now you've won 4 in a row on the verge here.
Yeah, I mean, I got a little lucky probably again in the beginning, having some nice action cards.
Gio, I
But
don't really know
yeah,
what to say. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
no, but I mean, I just tried to play it down. Got lucky in the end with the red cards. Him not switching their color or something or playing the ditto was definitely the best one.
Right. Gio, I mean, it seems like you were coming out strong in those first 2 games, and now that it just hasn't been going your way here in the last 4. Is there any adjustments you think you need to make to try and maybe a bit more on the aggression, or have you just been fighting a little short-handed throughout these last 4 here?
Honestly, I think this game I actually had a chance to win. I probably bottled it because I was too afraid to use my power play. If I had like two draw twos a wild, I could have seen them well. The only problem was that I had the remaining cards weren't really synergizing, so I wanted to get rid of all the reds. That probably that one turn I needed was what sealed it. I think for the next game I have to try to actually use the power play not just to end the game, but to find a place where I can just get rid of more cards, hopefully. I hope that I didn't use all my luck in the first 2 games. That's it.
And G making a good point. And that was Nathan versus Ridley, where it was the 4-2 comeback for Nathan. Punches ticket here, so we will see if Gio can pull the same thing, but no room for error. Has to win 3 straight. So here we go, Marcus. It is your game number 7 call. Could be the last one for you. I believe in Gio. How many cards is going to be? Cannot be 13. And the root of 144 is 12. And here we go, game 7. Markus used his power play early to even it up at 2, and he's been rolling ever since. And starting with the skip. Markus looking to get his 3rd series win off the start of his career. And Gio looking to try and get true win number 2. But they're both seeking the first regional final. Markus has only lost 5 times between this game, round of 32, round of 64. Swept leaded last round. Of course, for Gio, coming off the Lucas win. Now it's had a strong start, but hasn't really seen much since. And may have to find some more aggression, maybe take some more calculated risks. We always talk about that as well. And, of course, the power play in hand. But, of course, you talk about wanting to save it for the clutch moments. The more wins you can get without using it and still have it in your back pocket to try and win the next time out, always a positive, but can't hold on to it forever if you're in a tough situation. There goes Markus with another quad play. He's done that a lot today. And he's just within 1. And he's doubled up Gio on the +2s. It's been pretty even on the skips and reverses. So it's been the +2 meta for him, really. And as well as the wilds have been looking very, very strong for him as well. And even self-drawing more. Been on plan B a lot more and still been able to pull 4 straight. Very strong showing. And Gio gonna use power play very early on here. Uses the green 3 and switches over to red. Not GG's. Power plays are gone. And now it is all gonna come down to the cards and what you do with them. 4-2 Markus. And not going to gamble on the game ender, but does that set something up for Gio? Can he find a way? Is that switch the lock and key combo he's looking for? And Markus just daring him to take it. 1 turn delay to part 3, down to 2. And doesn't have to take the win yet. Going to green. Markus just within 1. Gio, does he have it? No. Markus down to 3. He might be in control. Markus has it. And now he's ahead. Gio having hope. He top decks to even it up at 2. Markus switches to yellow for check. Geo, what can he do? Does he have it? Switch to red undercut, but is that good? Is it good? Final gamble. And what does it result in? And the chatter, never ending even in that. And no, not for Markus. Does Geo have it? For the legendary wild play. Oh, dang it. Oh, Geo keeps it alive. 4-3. And what a tense moment there at the end. Geo used the power play on, and I guess you could say it did work, but it definitely also came down to you undercutting on the 5 with that number efficiency. And that's your first win since game 2. How do you use that to build a new platform to try and pull yourself back ahead and try and win these last 2 to win the series?
Honestly, the game was just crazy to say the least. I was really afraid I was going to lose, but when I saw the opportunity, I had that green 5, and then they were all reds. The only thing I could think of was to just get rid of the greens. Yeah, it wasn't the best play, but I think that's what made the difference, because I ended up with at least getting to play most of my cards. And thankfully, keeping that the other red 5 I do really helped him. Now, I think we're looking forward to trying to keep up that same pace and hopefully not stumble in the bad hands to start games. But only time will tell if we actually get the right hands or not.
All right. Markus, what was your last one there after making the switch to yellow for Uno? What did you have left there?
The yellow one.
Oh, so big. So the gamble pays off in big dividends for Geo. And I'll ask again here, Markus, obviously, he power plays you to get the switch and ends up finding the win. How do you bounce back from that, knowing that Geo's trying to build that momentum? How do you stop it? How do you get in here game 8 and stop it in its tracks? It'll be your final call here coming up.
I mean, his power play was nice gamble, and it's really nice that he got it. I misplayed it a little bit, but yeah. I mean, at least now no one has a power play left, so we're gonna just play a classic Uno game. And yeah, I'm looking forward to have the fun in the last 2 games.
All right then. So I'll give it to you again. Final call of the series. It is yours, and it still can't be 13, Markus. What is it going to be for game at number 8? We will send it again, and yet my weakness. That is what started the run for Markus. We'll see if Geo can get it back. Got it on a got a win on a 12 there, so see if he can pull it down. Oh, clean on the red so far. No switching yet. And it definitely seems like in this latter half on these high tier that they're starting to clean it up and slow it down. Less firepower. Save it for the late game strat here. And just as I say that, Markus goes with triple, but not throwing any cards the other way. Just getting rid of them. Cross to yellow with the combo, and they're both playing clean here. And here goes Markus. Didn't have... Not quite sure what... Oh, that means there's maybe a bait, potentially. Oh, he's just... Oh my god. Draws more cards, but goes back to yellow to get those reverses back. Markus still ahead by 3. And Gio wanted yellow, so he's in control. Games ago. That'll change my respect. There's Markus going to green on the 0 sugar. Switch. No chain. And Gio's still behind by a couple, but Markus finds a way out with his green, and now he's rolling, still a couple ahead, trying to seal it. Couple up for Gio to the 9, top floor green. 1 down to the 8. No chain for Markus, still down to 3. And Gio at 6. Can't do that. Gotcha! No. There's a double skip looking for trips. Gio trying to even it up at 4. And a self-ditto with the skips, indeed. And that will do it. There's that +4 from 8 games ago. Gio has tied it at 4. and is trying to pull off the Arctic region comeback arc, which seems to exist. It's been manifested. And Gio, it seems to be this series of streaks for you both, and you've got the streak now. What's it going to come down to, do you think, in a game 9 for you after what we've seen here? Very interesting back and forth we've had down the stretch here as we go to a game 9.
Honestly, I think right now it's literally anyone's game. I got lucky there with the skips combo. He made me draw because once again, Markus, stop making me draw everything. I draw combo. I draw chains. That's it. I think
Stop
if he
that,
just
Kevin.
if actually he doesn't have that much drawing power, I think he might have a chance. But it may be very even. It will. I think it will come down to how we play our ammo and if we get the ammo. I think maybe I finished my luck by game 8, but I hope I have that little bit left to end it. Who knows? It'll be fun.
Yeah, Marcus, you were up 4-2, and now it's 4-4, and Gio's trying to mount a comeback. Got big momentum here. What do you got to do in this game 9 to flip it back your way and seal the deal for you in the third attempt, trying to make third time the charm?
I mean, there's nothing I can do really, just play, pray, and hope. Gio had a nice comeback in game 7-8. I knew it will come down to the 4-4. So yeah, I'm excited for the last game.
All right.
And wish you much luck.
Alrighty. Well, Gio gets the final call of this series. We are going 9 once again here in D2, and after what a day yesterday we had, and now today starting off again with a game 9. Every game except the first 2, My Hell vs. Red and Luke vs. Clint. The rest of them have gone 9. Both in the Coco have gone 9, and now both in Arctic will have gone 9. So, Gio, it is your call. No 15 after that one. Ready to go 11. What he won on in game 2, and now he's going to try and seal it with 11 for game 9. Started off another +4 free choice, the third one of the series. Gio going with the blue 4 off the free choice. That is what he's going with here. And so after he picks blue, quick little bit of a run clean, and now they're going green, and now a blue 6 and a blue 3, green 6 and a green 3. And they are chilling at 8 now. Both power plays off the table. Win or go home. 54 minutes ago. Yeah, where is that +4? Error 404, hand not found. No surprise. There's one down for Geo for the 2. Chain not found, maybe. Going back to the 4 again. Had that green 4 earlier, or the blue 4 earlier. Oh no. The gamble of gambles trademark, we say. And Geo going red on the wild. Bit of a gamble, absolutely. Markus just playing it clean with the 1. And Markus drawing. Top floor, here comes Geo with the run. And he's down to 4. He might have it. Wait, wrong card. Uh-oh. Oh, +2. Down to 3. Geo from down 4-2. At 4-4. He's down to 2, down to 1. Down to 2, I'm sorry. Now he's down to 2, 3 down to 2 on the +2. Green switch. Keyboard. He's down to 2, and there's really nothing more to say. Geo pulled himself up. Down a couple, and now he's looking to try and close it out. And that'll do it into yellow, and that is it. Geo moves on to the regional finals for the first time in his career, and in a comeback fashion. And Geo, Markus taking 4 straight on you there. It felt like you really needed to pull a lot of stops to win those last 3 in a row. Tell me how it feels right now, coming off a comeback like that.
I'm burning. I think I'm sweating right now. This was such a tense match. I thought I was losing after that game 6. That was devastating. Not being able to use that power play right there, but miracle. It's a miracle. I think this was I think the most epic game I ever had, because the amount of crazy things that have ever been that we got, like I don't think I've ever seen anything like that, and I played a lot. This is to Marcus, because he was a great opponent, and how he pulled some of his tricks, I still don't know, but they were incredible.
Yeah, great effort, Markus. Obviously, you beat some seasoned players to get here, and at this point, yeah, both 4-2 comebacks in the Arctic region. It got a sting to lose that way, losing 3 straight. But tell me how you're feeling about that, about your first tournament run as well as this game here today.
I mean, it had been a long run for me for my first tournament now, and I'm quite happy. So yes, I lost the game even though I was in a 4-2 lead. I mean, it happens. I'm learning from it. And yeah, Gio definitely deserves the win here. He played very smoothly down, while I was just misplaying something, not thinking enough through. Yeah.
What a series. 2 straight comeback victories for the winners in the Arctic region. And Nathan will be awaiting for Gio. It'll be 7 versus 8 in the regional final. Gio, one more for you. Thoughts on playing Nathan next round, who pulled a similar feat to you against Ridley yesterday, coming back from down 4-2 to win it in 9.
Well, I know Nathan because we both played in the UUL. That's where we both come from, and he is really an incredible opponent to have. I think in my career, in the UUL, I got him like once or twice, and I had no chance. But now I think I'm honestly really hyped. I just hope to get the schedule right, to get maybe a good time, and it could really be a good time. I hope Markus can follow me. Because honestly, he wouldn't deserve it as much as me. So may we both and and may luck keep us going. And yeah, that's it. I think if I don't lose immediately, it will be very close.
Yeah, and also, I mean, played the full season last year and never really seemed to have broken through too much. Had a DQ win to the record, and you started with one here, but now you're in. I mean, even this round was uncharted waters for you, but you also played against Markus, who's uncharted. So, thoughts on making it this far in will be now your 5th tournament in regular season, really being your best run of your career. Thoughts on that as you move forward into the next round?
I always thought that luck always runs in cycles, so I think that the luck I didn't have last year just was waiting for its turn. I think this might be really my lucky year, but honestly, for all that luck I didn't have last year, maybe I was just unknowingly keeping it for this year. I think, yeah, I honestly didn't even expect to make it this far, but now we are here. We are going to try our best to move forward, and who knows, maybe we'll get to a Final Four, but
Yep.
we'll see.
Yeah, it could be a big one there. Final Four always looming large. That locks in an LCQ spot for anyone who makes the Final Four, so that's already postseason dreams are on the line for both, and it should be an exciting one. Here we go. Look at the Arctic region. The final is set. Gio versus Nathan's. Nathan being the higher seed, he will have home field advantage in that best of 9 series, 7 versus 8. And we just got one more to go. One more to go in this round, and what a round it's been. They're probably the best in terms of competition level. Everyone's been competitive for the most part. So many 9-game series, and we still have one more to go. Of course, at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. So in about hour 20 minutes from now, we will crack it open again as we get ready for the 13 seed Bree and the 16 seed Scars. Scars playing much better than what you'd see out of a 16 seed, but you take a look at the schedule. Gio pulls it out, and now it is going to come down to those two for the bobsled final. Again, King of Red waiting in the wings for that one. He will host no matter who wins, as he is the 10 seed going up against either a 13 or a 16. So that will do it for us this afternoon and early evening. Make sure you join us again for 7 o'clock as Bree and Scars will face off. But thanks to our players, of course. Gio and Markus putting on a great show here. Gio, in comeback fashion, wins three straight elimination games to win it in 9, and both Arctic region semifinals have the same outcome. 4-2 comeback. For everyone at MRU Uno, I am not short. We thank you for joining us. Have a great afternoon. We will see you later on this evening as we wrap up the D2 February Flurry regional semifinals.